All right, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into something super exciting, how you can start a highly profitable business in 2026 without signing some crazy 10-year office lease or hiring a massive, expensive team. We're going to walk through several distinct business models that use artificial intelligence to completely flip the script on the cost and speed of starting a company today. Let's get right into it. Picture what starting a business looked like just a few years ago. You had to hire graphic designers, copywriters, marketing experts, video editors, maybe even a whole team of developers just to get your ideas off the ground. I mean, it was incredibly expensive. But today, the dynamic is totally different. In 2026, one focused person armed with the right AI tools can literally do the work of an entire small agency. But before we get into the exact models, we really need to set a ground rule for everything we're about to talk about. Here is the absolute golden rule. AI itself is not the business. If you're out there just playing around with technology for the sake of it, you're going to struggle. The real opportunity, the way you actually make money, lies in using AI to solve expensive, painful problems for real people and real companies. The tech is just your leverage. It's the engine that helps you do it faster and better. So, here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the new business paradigm, then jump into content and social media. After that, we'll cover automation and data research, followed by AI lead generation. Then we'll talk about scaling up with digital products. And finally, we'll wrap up with the single biggest mistake you need to avoid. Okay, first up, content and social media. This is all about solving the massive attention problem that businesses face today. Look, literally every business knows they need to be publishing everywhere right now. Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, blog posts, email newsletters, the whole shebang. But creating all that content, it takes a massive amount of time that most business owners just do not have. So imagine walking up to a local fitness coach or real estate agent and offering them a complete done-for-you monthly package. We're talking 20 posts, 10 video scripts, promotional emails, and a full calendar. You can use AI to completely supercharge the research, the writing, the scripting, and the editing for all of this. You generate ideas in seconds, draft captions, and create killer video hooks. Then you just step in to review it, polish it, and make sure it sounds completely human and aligned with their specific brand. You're delivering this massive volume of work at a fraction of the time it used to take. But here is the real secret to selling this service. If you take nothing else away, remember this. Never walk into a business and say, "Hey, I can use AI to create your content." Honestly, they do not care about your tools. Instead, pitch the outcome. Tell them, "I help you consistently publish content that attracts customers without you having to spend your evenings and weekends creating it." You see the difference? You are selling the time saved and the finished result, not the software. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to crush it in the content space, you absolutely must specialize. Don't be a generic agency for everyone. That is a fast track to getting completely ignored. Be the social media agency exclusively for dentists, or the go-to content team for local restaurants. By niching down like this, your marketing becomes so much easier because you know exactly what your specific customers need, you know their pain points, and you know exactly what type of content actually drives sales for them. All right, moving right along to our second core area, automation and data research. This is how we solve the operations problem. Most businesses out there are just drowning in repetitive busy work. Take that dental client we just talked about. They probably get dozens of basic questions every single day about their hours, insurance, or booking availability. Instead of paying someone to sit there and type out the same answers manually, you can build an automated AI system that handles those FAQs instantly, grabs the customer's information, and qualifies the lead. Or think about a company that's expanding and needs to enter a totally new market. They need competitor pricing, product trends, customer complaints, all of it. You can use AI to rapidly crawl the web, summarize the data, and categorize it into a highly valuable research report in a matter of hours, rather than weeks. Now, quick word of warning here if you start an AI research service. Just handing a client a giant, unedited, AI-generated document is not going to cut it. In fact, that's practically useless to a busy owner. You have to verify your sources, organize the findings beautifully, and actually explain what those trends mean for their specific bottom line. Because at the end of the day, you aren't selling a pile of data. You are selling clarity. You're selling actionable business intelligence. Next up, AI lead generation. This solves arguably the biggest problem of all, the sales problem. Look, companies will literally always open their wallets to acquire new customers. And if you want to build a super lucrative lead generation service, you need to target industries where a single new customer is worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. We're talking real estate, roofing, legal services, home remodeling. If you can leverage AI to pinpoint their ideal target audiences, scrape those prospects, and personalize the initial outreach at scale, your service becomes an absolute no-brainer for them. Think about it. If you land just one new roof replacement for a roofing company, your monthly retainer basically just paid for itself 10 times over.
But please listen to me on this one. There is a golden rule for AI lead generation. Do not just build a spam machine. It's so incredibly easy to use AI to generate 10,000 generic emails and blast them out into the void. But that ruins deliverability and just annoys people. The real value you bring is using AI to deeply research prospects so you can craft highly relevant, personalized outreach that sparks genuine conversations. In this game, quality over quantity wins every single time.
All right, now for the really fun part, scaling with digital products. This is where we move beyond trading hours for dollars.
So far, pretty much everything we've talked about is basically a service, right? Even with AI speeding things up, you're still doing the work for each individual client. But with AI-powered digital products, you create the asset once and you sell it infinitely. You could build hyper-specific AI prompt libraries for real estate marketing, or automated financial spreadsheets, complex Notion templates, or even step-by-step AI workflow guides. Imagine, instead of servicing one real estate agent for a monthly fee, you package up all your absolute best AI prompts, email templates, and listing frameworks into a digital toolkit. Then, you sell that exact same product to thousands of agents all over the world.
It's like a natural evolution for the modern entrepreneur. You start in step 1, selling your time and learning what customers repeatedly ask for. Then, you beautifully transition into step 2, where you're selling a streamlined system. And eventually, you productize all that knowledge into a highly scalable digital asset in step 3. This is exactly how you unlock true leverage and finally decouple your income from the limited hours in your day.
Okay, before you run off and start building one of these businesses, we need to cover the biggest mistake to avoid. I call this the trap of learning too much. It's so tempting to look at the business landscape in 2026 and think you need to be some sort of coding wizard, a tech genius, or an advanced prompt engineer just to succeed. But honestly, what is the actual biggest error you can make right now? It's the trap of trying to learn 100 different tools. Please, whatever you do, don't spend the next 6 months trapped in your bedroom, drowning in endless YouTube tutorials, trying to master every single new AI tool, language model, and automation platform out there before you try to make your first dollar. You absolutely do not need to become an AI expert.
Honestly, you just need the power of one. If you want to succeed, pick one specific industry. Identify one really painful problem they face. Figure out how to solve it faster with AI. And then spend the next 30 days building one simple offer to get your very first paying client. That's it. AI is simply your leverage. It's a tool in your tool belt, not the entire job.
Because the winner in 2026 isn't going to be the person who can list the most AI tools from memory. The winner is going to be the person who delivers phenomenal results for real people. So I'll leave you with this thought to chew on. What specific, painful problem will you use AI to solve for someone today? Find that problem, build your offer, and you've got yourself